Welcome to Mrs. V's Reading Corner, where you can enjoy books for educational, fun, or even bedtime stories. Please take the time to like this video, comment below with how you enjoyed it, book suggestions, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get all the new books that I post first. Carl the Complainer, written by Michelle Knudsen, illustrated by Mary Ann Coca Lefner. How can we be responsible community members? My friends say I complain a lot. They even call me Call the Complainer. But hey, some things are just so annoying. Like TV jingles that get stuck in your head and paper cuts. It's 5 o'clock, the time the town park closes. 5 p.m. It's way too early for the park to close. I complain for about the millionth time. We turn down Dale Street. At least we've got a town park. He goes on, look. I know, I say laughing. Look at the bright side. Dale started laughing. Keep it down out there, Dale's next door neighbor yells. Sorry, Mr. Henry, we both call out. We go into Dale's house. I show Dale a cool website, but an ad pops up. Then 4 more. Pop-up ads are so annoying, I complain. I start clicking them all close. Wait, says Dale. There's a petition to save Power Friends. I want to sign it. I love that show. Why bother, I say. The best shows always get canceled. It's so annoying. That's what the petition is about, Dale explained. If the network sees that a lot of kids like the show, they might keep it on. Can anyone start a petition? Dale shrugs. Sure, I guess. Why? Maybe we should start one, I say, a petition to keep the park open later. Great idea, Dale says. But how do we do it? There's always the internet, says Dale. A few clicks later, we found a how-to site about petitions. Dale and I write up the petition and make copies. Then we get our friends together and tell them about our plan. I'll help collect signatures, says Laura. Me too, adds Tony. It would be great if the park stays open later. Mary and Pete want to help also. We all take copies and split up into teams. My parents are happy to sign. That's 2 names already, I say. This will be a snap. But Mrs. Monroe next door says, sorry kids, now isn't a good time. At the next house, Mr. Abrams listened to about 1 sentence. Not interested, he mumbles. Maybe we should try some places with more people, I suggest. We try the train station, we try the supermarket, but most people are too busy to even listen to what we have to say. We all meet up at Dale's. Everybody has been unlucky. This is so annoying, I groaned. There must be more people who want the park open later, says Laura. That's it, I shouted. We should be talking to people at the park. Yes, everybody yells. We sit around Dale's kitchen table and start brainstorming. I'll bring treats to give away, says Tony. People will come for the treats. And then we'll tell them about the petition. We'll need sign-ups too, Mary chimes in. We set up in the park early Saturday morning. The sign looks great. Lots of people stop at the table. They take treats, and most of them signed the petition. By 6 o'clock, we have 99 signatures. If we could just get one more, we'd have an even 100. I say, who haven't we asked? There's always Mr. Henry, says Dale. But good thinking, I tell him. Let's go. But Dale repeats. I led the way to Mr. Henry's house. Dale gulps and presses the bell. Mr. Henry opens the door. Hi, Dale starts. We are wondering if maybe you would sign our petition to keep the park open later. The park hours are just fine, Mr. Henry growls. He starts to close the door. Wait! I call out. Mr. Henry, you're always complaining that we make too much noise, so maybe you should help us do something about it. Oh, really? Like what? He snaps. You could sign our petition, I reply. If the park's open later, we can stay there instead of playing in the street. Just when I'm ready to give up, Mr. Henry smiles. You actually have a point there, son, he says. Tell you what, I'll sign your petition. I'll even give some folks in my writing group to sign it too. You're a writer? I ask. Sure, that's why I need quiet. We end up with 108 names. I hope that's enough, I say. The meeting is tomorrow. I'm very nervous on the night of the meeting. The council is sitting in the front of the room. First, a lady stands up and tells them that the dog licenses are too expensive. Next, a man talks about putting a traffic light on Elm Street. Then it's my turn. Good luck, whispered Dale. My friends and I love the park, I say, but it closes at 5 p.m., and that's way too early. I hold up the petition. All the people who signed this want the park to stay open later. I don't know, says the man with the mustache. It's a good idea to have kids playing in the park after 5. It's better than having them run around in the streets, a lady in the audience replies. That's when I notice Mr. Henry. We do play outside in the street when the park closes, I say. Sometimes the noise bothers our neighbors. I grin at Mr. Henry. Keeping the park open later would solve that problem too. Mr. Henry smiles, but the council members are still disagreeing. What if they say no? It's time for the vote. I hold my breath. All in favor of keeping the park open until sundown? Asked the lady with the glasses. One by one, the council members raised their hands. I can hardly believe it. Our petition worked. Everybody clapped and cheered. Dale gives me a high five. We did it, he says. And the best part is, now we'll have one less thing to complain about. Was my complaining really that bad? I asked. Yep, Dale laughs. It was, I know, I say with a grin, really annoying. The end.